What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the mix. I'm Warren. That's Elardo.
So,
And today we have a kind of interesting episode, episode 42 to be exact. Today we have the Eternals, The Harder They Fall, Red Notice, and Arcane. So Arcane is the new League of Legends show. Eternals is the latest Marvel movie. The Harder They Fall is Idris Elba's Western, and Red Notice is how do you even describe that movie?
it's like an action movie.
Yeah, yeah, I guess an action movie with The Rock. But let's start with the headliner, Eternals. Um, but so yeah, what are your opening thoughts?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I think. Well, it's like I was expecting something different because people or the critics weren't liking it, right?
Right.
But for me, it was still like the usual Marvel stuff. But it was more epic, I guess, than the usual stuff. But yeah, I thought it was fun. It was pretty good.
Like it was the lowest it is actually the lowest rated Marvel movie on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah,
And I don't think it was much better than that. I enjoyed it a lot actually. I love that there's like a sort of Superman character, and I love the Game of
yeah,
Thrones cast, like those cast members. They're super
yeah.
cool.
The new people, like the new characters in this universe, are really interesting.
Yeah, and they're like not normal. Like I didn't know about these people before this movie, so I think that's kind of like new and
Hmm.
fresh. And the like you said, kind of said the story was different. It was kind of a nice dogs. It was kind of a different
Okay.
setup. It was kind of a different setup than like the normal Marvel movies, so I liked that too. It felt fresh, is how I would
Yeah.
describe that. Um, so yeah, okay, we're definitely gonna spoil this. So just letting you all know. Um, but yeah,
I miss you too.
yeah, we got Nate in the chat. What's up, Nate? Shout out Nathan. Um, but what was I saying? Oh, so
Spoiler.
Jon Snow or Kit Harington.
Yeah, that's my guy.
What did you think
That's so
about
much
his
fun.
character? A lot of people were mad that he wasn't an actual Eternal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I knew he was like casted as the Black Knight, so I wasn't expecting to see him all that much anyway.
Mm. Oh, see, I didn't know that, and I was just like,
Oh, I see.
oh,
Also, he was just there for you
yeah, and I was like, oh, okay, this is okay.
because he was. Did you see the post-credit scene with him?
Yeah, I did, but then that's when I
Yeah,
was like, oh, what the fuck, like,
yeah.
but so
So I'm
yeah.
hyped for that. Do you know who the voice was? The voice talking to him?
I can't remember what it even sounded like.
Well, it was Blade. So they're probably gonna be in a thing together, and that's pretty awesome.
Who's Blade again?
He's the vampire killer.
I'll see.
He had really old movies too, but I don't think they're. I think they're just gonna make them all new.
Damn.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
And then, and we have to talk about Harry Styles. What was that? Honestly, I don't know if I'm here for it, man. Like, Thanos' brother is Harry Styles. Like, are you serious?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I've seen him act in anything crazy yet. It was just Dunkirk. I feel like
Yeah. I think,
there's a
well, my issue with it is like, it,
like his look.
yeah, it almost breaks the illusion. Like, he's
Suspension
Harry
of disbelief.
Styles. Yeah. He's Harry Styles. He's not whatever. What is his name in this? I can't even remember.
Uh, Eros. I don't
Oh,
know.
that sounds right. And he had the little thing with him. Anyway,
Yeah, I don't
that that was not who I was expecting to see right there. So I was like, what the fuck?
know. I'm interested. I just want to see him act. I feel like I haven't seen him really act in anything yet. He's gonna be in a Olivia Wilde thing, but there hasn't been a trailer yet for that
That should
either.
be
So
interesting. See, like,
yeah,
yeah, I'm cool with him acting. Don't get me wrong. It's just in this particular big sensitive universe, I like to be. I don't want the illusion to be
oh, I
broken.
see.
You know.
Yeah, all you see is Harry Styles.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
don't like that at all. Um, but yeah, he's there, so whatever. But Paperboy was really good comic relief.
Yeah, he was really good.
He's probably like my favorite Eternal, I would say. He was awesome.
All the people I liked, they kind of died. So,
Damn.
but I did like Druid. Druid was my standout, probably.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, he's
Yeah,
kind of an asshole in the beginning, but yeah.
yeah.
Um, man, I
I like.
still. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I still liked Rob Stark, even though
Me too. Yeah, he was really good. But then, what the hell happened to him? I'm
I
assuming he died, but I don't know.
no, I think didn't he just leave, right? Like he did the
Well, he flew into the sun.
yeah, he did the oh, was it to the sun? I thought he just flew to another like planet or whatever.
Because that was the whole legend, right? Icarus flew too close to the sun, and that's what he did. He went into the sun.
Oh. Oh, I did not get that at all. I was like I thought he did what was that fucking um Invincible, you know how he just like flew off into
Oh, he
space?
just
Yeah,
he's
that's what
crying.
I thought was happening. So that went over my head completely.
Oh, I wanted to know what you thought of that. Like, kind of, the ending was a little love saved the day.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know why, but I didn't hate it. Like,
Kind of makes sense. That's why they're like setting it up the entire
yeah,
movie.
yeah. So, yeah, yeah. Maybe I don't know. Like, oh, Selena's in the chat right now saying he literally killed himself in the sun. See, maybe if I knew that, I might have viewed the movie differently in the moment. But I just thought he was like leaving for a second, you know?
For a second.
Like I thought he would be back in like another movie or something.
Yeah, my boy Uncle Gilgamesh, man, got done dirty.
Oh yeah, rip, dude. How'd you feel about? Well, like I'm not opposed to like Angelina Jolie, but I feel like she was. They could have got anybody to do that role, you know. Not that I'm hating on her specifically, but
Thought she was fine.
she was fine. But like, I don't know why, but I wanted to see a fresh face.
I see.
That's just me being nitpicky though. Wait. So he really died in the sun? I have to watch
That's
it
what I'm
again
assuming.
now.
I know one of the creators or somebody said Eternals aren't dead forever, but I'm just like, well, he flew into the sun, so how is he gonna come back?
That's tough. Wow. Okay. That
He
kinda
was really
changes
good
it.
though. I
Yeah.
did like it.
Oh yeah, for sure. And like, yeah, that whole love save the day thing. Yeah, it was fine. I was okay with it. Didn't hate it. I like the ending where, well, like obviously, I like that she like paid for it, and it was, or like the Colossus came and took him
Oh
because
yeah, yeah,
then
yeah.
it's like it
Ain't
wasn't
gonna
like,
scot-free.
oh, we saved the day and everything's all
Yeah.
great.
So you
So
like the cliffhanger pretty much.
yeah, I did. I did like the
Yeah.
cliffhanger. Um,
Oh yeah, Druid freaking bashed a rock against the back of.
oh yeah, but Sprite made a big fucking play before that too. It was like
Dude, she
it
did.
was a huge play. But
Dude,
yes,
yeah.
what do you think of her?
Did you see that coming? Did you see Superman or Super? Did you see Superman being the villain coming?
Um, I think at one point I kind of suspected, but I can't say like I called it.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, that
I,
makes
it was kind of a while ago now. I can't remember, but
hmm
I remember suspecting it a little bit.
Yeah.
Um,
It makes sense though because he is the legit the strongest one. So it's
yeah,
like for him to be the one to 1v1 everybody. Or
and
not 1v1, 1v. Yeah.
yeah, and the way it happened is was explained well, or like it happened in the right way. I would say like I
hmm
understood like why he was doing it and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm always for that fight on the beach. I'm always for an everybody
Oh yeah.
against the OP guy fight. I'm super
Yeah.
for that. I'll watch that in any movie. Like it's such a great fight. And then they pinned him down, and that was sick, sick. That was definitely the highlight of the movie. That beach fight.
I feel like he got nerfed a little bit though.
That's
But
true.
that's all right.
He did get
That's
nerfed
all
a
right.
little bit, but they had to like.
I did like the family dynamic. Like they were a family, you know. They showed
Yeah,
like they showed that off a lot.
that's true. Yeah, good. Yeah. Damn, that means he like killed his mom, bro.
Yeah, yeah, ruthless.
Yeah. I was really irritated by Sprite's betrayal. The whole Peter Pan and Tinkerbell comparison was so dumb. Hmm. Well,
I,
oh, go ahead.
I thought it was fine.
She wanted to be a real boy. I was just gonna ask you about
Yeah,
Sprite's story arc, like what you thought.
yeah, you know, it's good.
Yeah, was
If
it?
you're gonna give everything to do, that makes sense, you know.
Yeah, I think I just didn't care enough either way. Um,
Mm.
like it was such a side thing, kind of
Like,
like
yeah, I felt for her, you know.
yeah, like a little bit, and then same kind of like Druig. I think for me, like I didn't really care that much. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but yeah, overall, out of 5, what would you give the movie?
It's a 3. It's like any other Marvel movie.
Chat, what would you
Pretty
give the
good.
movie out of 5? I'm gonna give it a 3.5 because I give halves, and I think it was a good movie.
Yeah,
Definitely not the worst Marvel movie.
yeah, it's not.
I enjoyed it a lot. Um, not the best either, but solid, solid. Um, okay. Oh. Sprite and Icarus barely interacted. It felt kind of weirdly forced just because Icarus hot. Oh yeah, that. Yeah, I could see that. But it was like a in the shadows thing, you know. Like I feel like if they spent more time making it more obvious, it would have just been cringe.
That's a good point.
Um,
We also got 2.5 hours in the theater, so we gotta cut
yeah,
something out.
true. Okay, yeah,
Even Spider-Man No Way Home is gonna be like 2.5. Also, man.
yeah. They might as well go 3, man. Like,
Yeah, make it 4.
yeah, 5-hour movie.
Okay, we can't do this.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Did you see the recent trailer? I think we
I
might have talked
did.
about this already, but I'm pretty hyped for it.
Dude,
Um,
I'm waiting. I can't wait for my boy. Let's go.
oh, let's go off into. I have a tangent to go off into. So I
Yeah, go
saw
ahead.
this theory on TikTok that Doctor Strange actually killed Iron Man on purpose. Like that wasn't the only one, but he made him believe it was the only one because he saw the future where Iron Man does more shit and creates more villains, so he wanted to get rid of him.
Oh,
Now, I
interesting.
thought it was interesting, but I don't agree with it because I feel like at that point in Tony Stark's character arc, he wouldn't have done anything. He was like retired already, you know?
Hmm.
But yeah, just wanted to throw that out there and see if you had any thoughts.
It's interesting. I probably don't buy it either if I like thought about it long enough.
But yeah, there's an interesting theory that I saw on TikTok. Oh, Selena says 3 out of 5 for Eternals. Kind of wish Eternals was a series instead of a. That's true. I would go for this as a series, but I think they had so many series. This is like
Yeah.
they needed a movie, and I'm cool with it. I think it was fine. Um. Oh, okay. Moving on. Oh man, I really liked this movie a lot. The Harder They Fall. Idris
Yeah,
Elba's
I was
Western.
surprised.
I was
Jonathan Majors is the guy we should be saying
who.
is the starring role. Jonathan Majors. He's Kang,
Oh,
right? Or not Kang, but he's in the MCU. Loki. He's the final boss guy. I
oh
forget what
the
his name was in the
oh
show.
the time guy.
Time guy. Yeah, that's
Oh,
right. That's him.
I
Yeah,
didn't know that was him.
yeah, that was him.
Wow. Dude, everybody in this Western though was really good.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it a lot.
it was really good. Yeah, surprised me a lot.
Yeah, I had low expectations going in. I was like, ah, it's a Netflix movie. Like, yeah.
Dude,
But
his intro as him, like as an adult, like oh, they got me when he was like, it was like he was telling the guy, oh, his bounty's 5,000 or something like that, right?
yeah.
He's like, oh, why don't you
Why
pay
don't you?
me worth 10? I was like,
That's something you would say. That's why.
That's so good.
Yeah, that's a line that Elardo would so say. Like,
Yeah,
oh
that
man.
was the line where I was like, I'm in this movie. I'm not pausing. I'm not going anywhere.
Dude, yeah, no, that was such a good line, and the way, the twist at the end
Oh yeah,
was was really good for me,
that's pretty good.
cause I didn't see it
I
coming
knew
at all. I was
I knew
just
he
like,
was connected to him somehow, but I didn't think it was that, right? Yeah.
yeah, I knew he had something to do at the beginning, but I didn't know like
Yeah,
what
right.
was happening exactly. So it was great, and
Because my yeah, yeah, that
go
was
go go
good.
go 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 go.
Oh, my money was on that he was his real dad, but it was
Mm,
something else.
but yeah, yeah. Oh, and then other highlights.
Cuffer. Oh, I knew Cuffer was gonna get the
Yeah.
1v1 at the end, man. I was like, so what's up? And then
Dude, the whole
Cuffer
like
did.
showdown thing. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that was a good highlight too. The White Town. That was funny
Yeah. The
too,
heist.
dude. Oh man, just it's such a great fun western, man. Idris Elba's the villain. He's like a really good villain, like
Mhm.
intimidating, super awesome. I don't know. I just liked everybody that was in that movie. I can't even explain it deeper. It's just a really fun movie. But yeah, what would you give it out of 5?
That's a solid 4. Just that opening scene alone. It's not the opening scene. It's a scene after the opening scene.
Mm,
But yeah, that shit's so good. The dialogue, yeah, the dialogue throughout is just really, really funny too.
yeah. Um. Oh, Lakeith Stanfield is also really good in the movie.
Hmm.
He's one of the villains. Whoo! There's just the train. Oh, the train, man. Such a good scene. I love this movie a lot. I think I'm gonna go 4.5 out of 5. I really like this
Nice.
movie. Um, definitely would recommend you go watch it. It's on Netflix. It's a western, super fun movie. They don't make a lot of westerns anymore. I think that's too. It's like
Yeah,
it felt
it's tough sell.
fresh. Yeah,
Yeah.
it felt really fresh.
Ooh.
But like it's the kind of movie where a lot of the same things happen, I feel like, in all the movies in the genre. So
Mhm.
if you make too many of them, then it's like it gets
Yeah.
old. But yeah, any other thoughts?
I don't know. It's been a while, but yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, definitely recommend. Okay, moving on to our third movie, Red Notice, starring
Red
Ryan
Notice.
Reynolds, The Rock, and Gal Gadot. Weird cast to me, but what did you think?
I mean, they're just trying to get those, views, those clicks
Yep.
with that cast. Those, okay. The whole movie, I was like, all right, this is pretty good. The characters and the performances are all right. Like that's what was saving the movie, right? Is because it's Ryan Reynolds and The Rock. But
Yeah.
then the twist was pretty good for me. So that's what won
Really?
me over. That's what won me over. Yeah, I didn't
Hmm.
want it to too. I was like, come on, why am I still here? And then they did the twist, and I was like, eh. And then I thought about it more, and I was like, that was pretty good actually.
I was okay with the twist. Um, I think my bigger issue was that like I feel like Gal
it was
Gadot and The
kind of
Rock,
complicated.
they don't.
Yeah.
It didn't really like.
Oh, that makes sense too.
They
Yeah,
didn't
that's a
really
good point.
match. Like I don't know. Something seemed off about it. It's hard to explain. But Ryan Reynolds was funny as usual.
Mhm.
He did his usual Ryan Reynolds thing. I think him and The Rock had good chemistry.
Yeah,
I don't I don't know. Yeah, it was a fun action movie. They're making another one too, right?
probably.
I mean,
They
it looked
hella
like
like
it.
sequel baited. Yeah,
Yeah. Huh. I don't know. Even though it was like a cash grab, it was like an all right movie. It was worth
that's
watching.
fine. Yeah, yeah.
Something you put on with the family, I
Like
guess.
like I heard it's like one of the most expensive movies Netflix like made or something like that.
What?
And I think it was worth it. Like the production value looked really good. And you could tell it had a high budget. So
Do you think how much of that do you think they spent on like the cast?
it was probably the cast that was most of the money.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, it was an okay movie. I don't know. Anyone in the chat watch this? Because, like, I thought it was okay. I think it's just the Gal Gadot, The Rock relationship kind of made me.
Don't buy it.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, something was off. But, yeah, what would you give it out of 5?
It's a 3. It's pretty good. It's alright.
Yeah, I'll also give it a 3. Even though it was a cash grab, it was an okay cash grab.
The funniest part was for me it was the Ed Sheeran cameo. That was really funny.
Oh, yeah. I forgot he was in the movie. He was really good, by the way. I was in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Oh, Vince says 3.5 in the chat. All right. Yeah, it was a respectable little movie. If there's a second one, will you watch it?
Probably.
Yeah, I'll probably watch it too. We'll probably end up watching it for this podcast, to be honest. But yeah, would recommend. Would watch The Harder They Fall first.
I'd recommend to watch it with people. Red Notice.
Oh yeah. It's a family movie for sure.
It's probably more fun to watch with other people. Yeah.
Yep. I agree. Okay, moving on to our last topic. We got Arcane, which is the League of Legends show that's also on Netflix. So I didn't know about this until recently, and then I play League. I'm an avid League player, so I was very curious, and I watched it, and it turned out to be very good. But what did you think, Elardo?
Oh, sorry. What was that?
Arcane.
Arcane. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. I was like, how do I say this? For me to watch TV shows, it's nothing new. Yeah. Like it's hard for me to get into TV shows because I'm just like I have to dedicate so much time. But yeah, it got me. Like for like the first episode, no. It took me about like 2 episodes to get into it. But yeah, I liked it a lot. The characters are really good. I think Soko is the best character, honestly.
Wow, why?
What do you think of that? Oh, I think he's the most developed from the beginning to the end of the season because they knew how he was gonna end, so that's why they had to like explain everything about him, you know. And like, every time he like made a decision, I understood why he did it, you know. And that just says like for me, that's a character that I like is when he does something, I'm like, all right, like I understand you, you know. And he's just the way that one scene there's a meeting between the people, right?
Yeah.
And the way he just like manipulates all of them, because they all before he came into that room, they were all like, "We're fuck this guy. We're gonna you know take over." But then by the time he left that building, like they were all like, "Yeah, they were okay. We can't really fuck with him." But by the end, it's like, well, I don't want to spoil it, but him and Jinx, like their relationship is like what makes him a really good character for me.
I think part of the reason he's like more developed though is just because his arc was like fulfilled more than the other characters. I think,
but, because of what happens at the end.
Yeah. But yeah, Soko's awesome. I think I was more interested in Vi, like
the Legends.
I personally I think I liked Vi's like story the best, and like just overall, I don't really know why. None of these champs were like my favorite champs at all, but it was just cool to see them, the people you play in a game like on screen, you know? Like it's in a good story too. It's really trippy.
Yeah.
Man, how'd you like the end?
That was fine. It was all right.
I was like, you're really gonna do me like that?
Yeah. I don't know. It was okay.
The table scene I liked a lot too. Like the relationship between Vi and Jinx, I think they developed it really well, and it kept me engaged with both of them, even though like I feel like everybody's gonna pick a side, but both, like, you can kind of understand both, I think.
Yeah.
So I like that a lot. Riot spoiled Arcane ending in the Jinx music video 8 years ago. I did not watch the Jinx music video, so I don't know what you're referring to, but I believe you though. Um, but yeah, the thing about League too is that there's so many champs that this could go on forever. Like they could just move to a
Yeah,
different part of the lore, and because I would love to see other champs like on screen too, like in other places. Like they hinted at Noxus a little bit. That would be
yeah, that
sick.
they're scary, man. I want to see more of them.
Yeah, like Darius, Katarina, like those assassin types, like killers. That'd be great. Um, so I hope next season, like, I'm sure they will, like, go to at least one different city. I would want to see.
Yeah, probably.
Um, but yeah, overall, out of 5, what would you give season 1?
It's a 3. It was good.
I'll give
I just
it.
it was
Oh, go.
yeah. It was nothing crazy for me. It felt like it felt like an anime.
Damn. Well, okay, yeah, that makes sense though. Like, you're.
It had the same story beats for me as an anime. Like there's a tragedy, and then now here's the characters, and here's the world, and it's kind of like the same stuff. But it's good though. It's not really a knock on it. I guess I think.
Yeah, yeah. I liked it a lot. I'll give it a 3. I want to give it a 4 actually, because I enjoyed it.
Do it.
Um,
And you play the game, so it's like probably.
yeah, I'm also like a little bit more invested because of
I was
play the
also
game.
waiting the entire time. I was waiting for them to become, like take that or receive the title of legend, right? And
Yeah,
I feel like some of them do, but there's more seasons. But like I was waiting for that like the entire time. Jace kind of gets that title because
yeah,
he creates fucking hex tech.
yeah. I like how they develop and like get their like weapons that are in the game like over
Yeah.
time. So that was sick. I was like, oh shit, he built the hammer. What? Um, but yeah, I'm wondering if they'll ever release a champion from Arcane like Mel or See, everybody that wasn't a champ, I thought that like they were kill offable, like so I kind of liked
Yeah.
that. But like if they're a champ, then I knew like oh they're not gonna die, like
Yeah.
so. Oh, I liked Echo a lot too, actually.
Echo was really good. All the champs. They like knew like they had to get them right because otherwise it's like they're gonna get shit on.
Yeah.
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 All the champs are really good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. How could it have been better?
I don't know. Well, for me, honestly, even though it's a TV show, it still felt like how do I say this? It's like it still felt like a movie, like a 9-hour movie. I can't think of like a moment where it takes its time and it's like you stay with the character a little bit and get in their head. It moves like kind of like fast and it wants you to get to like these story beats like really really quick.
Mm. So if they like took their time, had a few more episodes.
Like I heard before I even watched the show, all I heard about was like Kate and Vi, right?
Yeah.
But honestly, I didn't. Their relationship for me, like for her to make her decision at the end, I feel like I needed more.
Like it
But
didn't.
it was still good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good point though. I agree with you. Like they didn't really spend that much time like really developing it.
They're just giving a story.
Yeah.
But they do have a shitload of characters, so like, how long can they make it?
That's true. Yeah. So like, I'm wondering what's the end game here. Like, do they somehow get to the game, or is this just like a universe that they're all living in? So there's a lot of places they could go. I feel like so that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm really curious how they're gonna keep going with this. But yeah, overall,
more Yordles.
Oh yeah, dude, Heimerdinger was actually like cute as fuck. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And like, I liked his like what he was saying too. Oh, Victor is definitely gonna be a main point, or has to be like next season, because he is not how he is in the game yet. Like at all.
Interesting.
Like, Victor Singed.
Oh, dude, Victor, all he receives is pain. The
Dude,
entire
yeah.
show. Oh my gosh. It never ends with him.
But like, part of it is his fault, so I didn't feel that bad. I was like, dude, you're
That's true,
stupid.
that is true.
Did you see the photo Singed was holding at the end? I heard about it. It was like some dude, right? And people were like, "Oh my god, it's Warwick." But I didn't. Oh. I heard that too, actually, like Oriana,
Oh, interesting.
but Oriana's not like a human, right? Isn't Oriana like maybe he builds Oriana? I don't know. But I can see that though. That'd be a cool twist or whatever.
Oh, I like how there was kind of a lot of action, but for me, that wasn't even like one of the biggest like positives of the show for me. So I
Mm.
thought that was interesting. For like, I wouldn't expect a League show for the action to be like under the story and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're like trying to like stack stuff and try to put it in a order of what's best about the show.
Yeah. Oh
'Cause
yeah.
honestly, yeah.
But yeah. Or Oriana was a human girl who died, and someone made a robot. Oh, like okay, so they would probably be like a parent goes like, "Hey, help me, my kid, it's broken," and then he like fixes her. Okay, yeah, I'm with that. Um, yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. I'm just waiting for season 2. I don't know what people were saying about Warwick, but because he has some kind of thing with Singed in the lore, but they didn't even touch on it at all. So we'll see, I guess. But it did leave me wanting more. But I can see what you're saying, how it's like an anime. But I like animes, so it just makes a lot of sense that I would like it a bit more than you, I think.
I mean, if you have a huge universe like Runeterra, I know it.
Nice.
Then yeah, that's a good place to like borrow from is anime, right?
Yeah, that's true. Do you think it would be better if they went toward all of them somehow end up in this game? Or would it be better if they just like played out some kind of lore outside of it?
Like, what are you imagining when you say that?
I don't know,
what you're saying.
like how they they introduce all these characters, these champs, and then somehow they end up having
end
to
up
like
in-
be in this game.
I mean, I could see that being like some sort of like movie or special. Maybe not in the show.
Hmm. I always thought League was like, what if we took all these characters in Runeterra and made them fight? That's true. Yeah, the lore used to be trash. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever they want to do with it. But yeah, any other thoughts?
Nope. It is a good binge though. I'll say that. Like, it was over quick once I watched it all. I was like, all right, that was fun.
Yeah, it was a good fucking binge. I got into it and I did not stop, which is why we're not talking about Money Heist. But yeah, we'll talk about that next episode. So next episode we have King Richard, which is the tennis movie. I don't know, how would you describe that?
Serena and Venus Williams, their father's biopic.
Oh, okay. Why does he get a biopic, by the way? Do you know?
I'm 30 minutes into the movie and I can see why.
Oh, okay. And that's on HBO Max.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, Tick Tick Boom, the Andrew
Mm-hmm.
Garfield musical. I personally hate musicals, but I'm curious about Andrew Garfield.
It's also Lin-Manuel Miranda's directorial debut, his first directed movie.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
A little curious about that. We'll see. Money Heist. Hopefully, we finally talk about that. And let's see, Hawkeye. By the way, apparently
Hawkeye.
I only found this out because Elardo said it, but apparently it came out today. And
Yep.
Did you see an ad? Because I did not see a single ad.
I saw some of it.
No, but like like ads for it. You saw ads for it?
Oh, on Twitter maybe, nowhere else. Like no YouTube, Instagram. Yeah.
Like they did not put any ad spend into that shit at all. I did not know that it was even happening. That's crazy. But it's like not really gonna be an important thing, or it is for Marvel, like the
Well,
universe.
it's probably gonna be important.
Okay.
I think it's going into like criminal stuff, like the underground criminals, like mafia and stuff, and it's probably a lot that Marvel has in there.
Interesting. Well, yeah. So we'll watch that and then talk about it. But yeah, those are the 4 things we have for next episode. Let me get my plugs off. Follow us on socials at Mixed Podcasting, mostly Instagram because that's what we post on. We got like highlights, when our next episode is, things like that. And if you like the live show here, please be sure to drop a follow here on Twitch. We do the show live here every other Wednesday night. Shout out Selena, shout out Nate, shout out Vince for hanging out with us today. Super fun, good episode. I loved it. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Eat a lot of turkey or whatever you eat on Thanksgiving, but just have a good time. Closing thoughts, Elardo?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Nice.
And a Happy New Year.
That's a while from now, but yeah. So after tomorrow, we can listen to Christmas music, and it's okay. And then we're gonna.
You haven't been listening to Christmas music?
No, dude, not until after Thanksgiving. That's the rule. Why, you have?
Yeah. Only once, like last Christmas, because I love that song.
Damn, really? I feel like it's just Mariah Carey defrost tomorrow. Dude, I saw like a Twitter post of her. I was like, man, she makes so much money every holiday season, probably. Like, how do?
Yeah.
Why don't people get tired of that song?
It is addicting.
Is it?
I mean, it's in my head right now since we brought it up.
I don't know.
Or it was last Christmas was in my head, and yeah, once we brought that up, last Christmas left.
What version of Last Christmas? Because I always hear the Ariana Grande version now.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. The Emilia Clarke version from her movie.
I kind of don't like the Ariana Grande version. I don't know. I'm not a huge Christmas music guy in general, so. Anyway, I don't know how we got here, but happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you guys in a couple of weeks.